What is going on, Lego investors? So today we're going to talk about a set that I just honestly I hate this set. I'm really starting to hate the 4 Plus set. This set is just a giant ripoff for investing. I could tell you right now I'm not going to be for it. But hey, if you think there is some potential, and this is why I make these videos, because I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. I want to get discussion about it, because I could be wrong, but these 4 Plus sets really just are kind of hated by the community. So I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on this set. I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions, especially if you think there's some potential. If you agree, I definitely want to hear that too. So let's dive into it. Today we're talking about the Mando and Grogu N1 Starfighter. This is item number 75410. This set is 92 pieces, comes with 195 Lego Insider points, and it retails for $30. So right off the bat, this should be a $20 set. Really, the only thing I like with this set is the droid. I think the build of the N1 is pretty subpar. The Mandalorian minifigure is pretty solid. I'm just so over Grogu. I'm just tired of the Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, they need to tone this down a bit, maybe take a break. But I do know they have the movie coming out. But the 4 Plus sets just do not do well at all. Sometimes there's a minifigure that is really sought after and that could make the set. But generally they have a history of just not doing very well, sitting on the shelf, because they're just so overpriced. It takes so long to actually get a decent sale. You might get 2 years before you get a price where you feel comfortable buying, and really it's just for the minifig. So I'm not impressed with this set. I kind of just don't like this set because we already have an N1 Starfighter. But Mandalorian sets I avoid. So I went hard on the Mandalorian battle packs and I got burned. They have not done well at all. They really struggle to sell. Initially at the beginning, here's the problem with it. I went too hard on that set where I bought a ton. I did sell some for $20, a few for $25. People were buying a few of them at a time, so that was nice. But then we just hit this cliff and they just stopped selling completely. And really, I haven't been able to sell them below retail. That's how bad it is. So I've kind of sworn off from Mandalorian sets because they just have a history of doing bad. But there is always those one-off sets that can earn some decent money, which we're going to take a look at right now. So we've got this Mandalorian battle pack, which was $12.99. This was $53, but this is an older set. It's really unique. This was before the actual Mandalorian TV show. And actually, I'm not even going to comment on all the older ones because really they're just irrelevant. They're not included in what we're talking about here. But this is. So the ATST Raider, and honestly, I'm not going to lie, I would have thought an ATST with red legs would have really done well. But this retail for $49.99, it's got a value right now of $47.06. I know a lot of you got it on sale and really have a huge amount of people went crazy because that one girl got fired and that was the last time we were going to get that minifig. So that's why this one I remember on Facebook, people were talking about it, talking about restocks at Target and just wiping them out. And really, it hasn't done the best. But if you got it on a sale for $25, I think that was the lowest amount. You could have earned a few bucks, maybe broke even. But we got item number 75267, the Mandalorian Battle Pack. This is the one that I bought. And I definitely regret it. I probably only should have bought 10. Battle packs are mass produced beyond no belief. And you want more of army building Mandalorian battle packs. People aren't army building this set, so I think it's a great minifigure lineup, but it just has not done well. But then we got the Razor Crest, and I am shocked with this one. I would have thought this one would have been 160, 170 by now. This one retailed for $140. It's got a value of $131.06. I am blown away by the price on this. I am shocked with how low it is. You lost money if you paid retail for it, which if I remember correctly, the retail price was $130 and then they raised it $10. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. But then we've got the Mandalorian and the Child. Brickheads I love, so I could see why this one has some profit. This one was out for like 4 years. This is really one of the only few Brickhead sets that were available outside the Lego store. This was available at Target, and I remember, again, big discussion on Facebook. People were talking about the sales. It went on so many different sales, and that's a bad sign when you have a set that goes on so many different sales. I think the lowest price at Target was $11.99. I should have bought some just in case, but it's just too risky for me. This one has a retail price of $20 and a value right now of $24.68. And I did see a lot of discussion about people buying it for retail. So I feel bad for them. Then we got the Child. This is $89.99, got a value right now of $79.96. Again, we do not have a lot of green with Mandalorian sets, and this is why I do not like Mandalorian sets. I will avoid them in the future unless there's a specific minifigure that is absolutely berserk. I'm probably going to avoid it because they're going to milk this theme until they can't milk it anymore. We've got item number 75299, Trouble in Tatooine. Again, this set was insanely popular. There was a ton of discussion about it on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Retail for $30. Got a value right now of $25. And I'm blown away by this because Boba Fett is really, really strong. We got Boba Fett Starship, item number 75312. This retail for $50. Got a value right now of $45.85. If you are to invest in some of these sets, you have to wait for just the massive discount. And it will come because they leave this on the shelf for so long. And eventually they will need to clear the shelves. So here we've got the Imperial Armored Marauder. This one retail for $40. Got a value right now of $40. The Imperial Light Cruiser. I think this went on sale for Amazon on Black Friday for $100. Which I really like this set. I think there is potential with it. It's nice to see this actually have a profit. If you bought it for $100, which if I am correct on that, that's a pretty decent profit. This one retail for $160, got a value right now of $169.96. Then we got the Mandalorian Starfighter, which is item number 75316, retail for $60, value of $66.10. The Armors Mandalorian Forge, retail for $30, value of $43.19. And then the Mandalorian Helmet, which I'm just avoiding. The Dark Trooper Attack, this one retail for $35.99 or $34.99 and got a value of $31.78. And then here is the much larger Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. This one is available for retail right now. It retails for $60. I do know there was a lot of people that scooped this up early on, and I think it's going to be a bad investment for them. Then we got the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. This one's available for retail right now, retiring soon. The Pirate Snub Fighter, item number 75346. This one retail for $34.99. Got a value right now of $34.73. The Spider Tank, that one's retiring soon. That one's $50, which is just an insane price. Then we got the Fang Fighter versus the TIE Interceptor. I'm definitely avoiding this set. I do know that a lot of you like this set. I think there could be potential. If you picked it up for just an insane discount, there is potential. And then we got the Bark Speeder. These are just all bad new sets, which I am absolutely avoiding. So let's take a look at the Mandalorian minifigures, see if maybe our set has something in this minifigure that could have some potential. So we got this Mandalorian, 732. This one's 433, 410, 3858, 422. So not that great with the Mandalorian. I think that one ours is just an okay minifigure. Nothing. I think it's just, I don't think we're really going to get a insanely expensive Mandalorian in the future. I think the highest we'll get is the 3858 right now. And then let's take a look at Baby Grogu. So we got the Child pulling in $2, and then this one, which is the Christmas sweater and scarf. This one retail for or has a value right now of $9.13. So again, not that great. Lastly, this is the potential I see. The R5D4 droid. We got 906, $9, 1165, 2275. I think with ours, if it wasn't probably a mass-produced set, I think it's going to range anywhere from $5 to $10 if we're lucky. So our set, I really get the vibes of a microfighter. I truly believe it's like the microfighter. And then obviously the N1, so we'll take a deeper look at that one. So the N1 Microfighter, this one came with 4 minifigures and a retail for $60. 3 of them are exclusive. We got a value right now of $19.89. So that's a really bad sign. We got the BD-72, an exclusive droid, the Child, $2, and then Peli, might be butchering that name, $6.69, and then the Mandalorian, $5.25. So this one's not doing good. You lost money if you bought for retail. And then the Microfighter, surprisingly, this one has a market price of $17.16. I'm blown away by that. The minifigures have a value right now of $6.22, $2, and then $4.22. So those are the vibes that I'm getting. I personally think they should have made just a larger N1, maybe a more expensive one. They would have had luck. I would have not bought it regardless, even if it had awesome minifigures. These small sets are absolutely brutal to invest in, But let's take a look at how these sets have done on eBay. So see if we could see if maybe Brick Economy was wrong, because that tends to happen. And no, it was not wrong. So this one's pulling in 40 for the N1, 30 bucks, 34.99, 39.95, 39, 35, 39.85. So doing a lot lower than Brick Economy. That is not a good sign. Very, very bad. And then we've got the N1 Microfighter, $10.50, 16 bids, surprisingly. That's pretty solid. 983, 1699, 1499, 1498, 799, 1349, 1395. So a little bit below retail. Again, I just am not a big fan of microfighters. They got to be really unique for me to invest in them. And then let's take a look at the Razor Crest, because that one shocked me on Brick Economy. So this one, oh, I was really hoping it was wrong. What happened? I thought these were selling for over 130 a little while ago. We got 109, 130, 115. The much larger Razor Crest pulling in 500 bucks. I'm shocked with that one. Because if you would have asked me which one was a better investment, the larger Razor Crest or the smaller one, I definitely thought the smaller Razor Crest was wrong, or right. And yeah, I was definitely wrong. But we got 124, 115, 120, 80 bucks. So yeah, I definitely want to know if you invested in this set or really any of the Mandalorian sets. But going forward, I'm going to avoid Mandalorian sets like the plague. If we get an awesome vehicle, then like the light cruiser, then yeah, I'll probably buy one just in case. But overall, I think Mandalorian is a bad theme to invest in. So thanks for watching, everyone. Shout out to everyone that likes the video, comments. Definitely appreciate your support. But as always, please do your own research. Have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.